Good morning. It's Sunday morning. My house is quiet. It's Venus from Heart's Desire by Venus, and I thought I'd just pop in here. I had a lady ask me on how about I go about making some of my pages for my journals, and I thought I'd just pop on here and give you some ideas. Now, I'm not going to claim any of these ideas are strictly my own. I've watched so many YouTube videos. There's so many creative ladies out there. But I thought I would show you what I do, my take on what they do, and have a little fun. As always, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see all my new projects as soon as they're up. I love to see all my new followers. There's a few that have come up in the last few days. But anyways, let's dive in. I am working on a new several journals. As you can see here, I've got my pages, a few of them cut, and now I'm kind of at the embellishment stage. I really don't have a system. I just kind of pull out paper that I like, throw stuff on my desk. As you can see here, I have got all kinds of stuff. Anything that I thought I might want to use in this, I kind of just make a mess out of my desk and go for it. So in particular, the lady asked about my pull tabs. See here, it's kind of hard to see it on this one, but it's got some little bits of trims underneath there. I've got a few other trims and things that I put on my books. So I thought I'll just work on a page here or two and just show you a few things that I like to do. I am kind of using up some of my scraps in this journal as well. So some of the stuff is new, some of the stuff is old, some of this stuff I'm just, making work, changing the colors, things like that. I tend to do that quite a bit. So for this book here, I've got, I want to put a tab up top here. And so I've got a punch here, and I've just punched out a page tab. And I'm just going to ink them up. I'm working on this one is a vintage baby. As you can see, I've taken apart some pages out of a Beatrice Potter book. I try and keep the pages mostly intact because they are, beautiful pages. But I like to add little bits to it. So I've cut out this circle here, put that around the image. I've just added a pop-up word I had with a little piece of trim, and I'm just going to put a little page tab up top here. I am going to stitch it, but I always do like to put just a little bit of tape in here. It kind of holds my trims on there until I stitch them, because I don't know about any of you, but I get a little crazy, carried away, and knock things over. I'm not that precise, so then it moves before I get it to where I want it to be, and then I'm not quite as happy with it then. So I'm just cutting off, put them on screen there, just 2 pieces of cheesecloth at this point. It's not the color I want because it's white, but I'm going to fix that. These are actually some coffee dyed papers that are going in the journal. Anytime I'm doing a little bit of inking and I've got these coffee dyed pages, I like to do it right on. It adds a little bit of extra texture to my pages, a little extra coloring in there. So I know it's kind of cheats to give texture to it this way, but I like to do it. So I'm just rubbing my ink on both sides of the cheesecloth, so it's the color I want. So that looks better now, and it's not so stark white. And I'm just teasing out the cheesecloth, and then I just put it so it's peeking out either side of the little tab. So there you go, so you can see. Put it a little closer so you can see a little better. There. So it's just peeking out either side. And all I'm going to do is take my tab. Now that I've got that tape on there, this is just going to hold it in place long enough for me to stitch. I'm just going to squish it on there. Oop, that's not sticking too well. There. And now I'm just going to take it over to my sewing machine, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I've stitched it down with a very fine zigzag stitch. Let's just see if you can see that a little better in the light. And I left my thread tails. I always do. I know my mom's probably watching going, cut your tails, cut your tails. Sewers tend to cut all their tails off, but in my junk journals, I like to leave all the little bits hanging and everything. So that's how I do them. Lots of times I'll just put a little bit of lace in there. If I've got scrap pieces like this one here, you know, I've got little scrap pieces, I could easily put that behind another tab. Little bits of whatever I've got hanging around on my desk. That's why I keep all my little bits here. And I just put them in on top of my tabs like that and stitch them in place. And I think they look really nice. Anyways, that is my tabs, and I just thought I would show you. Anyways, I will be working on this journal through the next few weeks, and I will post up little videos every now and then of little things that I add to it, and hopefully you tune in and watch with me. Thanks for viewing, and hope to see you soon. Thanks.